I feel like I'm losing my mind.
If not them, who else? This statement was made by a HYBE executive in an internal interview that is now being widely discussed by K-pop fans worldwide. And indeed, in an official document recently released by HYBE to shareholders, one interesting section has caught the public's attention: the naming of Taehyung and Jungkook as two of the most influential icons HYBE has ever had, and indeed the K-pop industry itself. Yes, you heard right. This isn't just a simple compliment. It's a direct admission from a giant agency that has historically rarely named individual members in official reports. But this time it's different. The document clearly states that the individuals with the most global appeal and economic contribution in disrupting the international music market refer to kimtaehyung, V, and Jungkook, JK. What makes this recognition so extraordinary? Because HYBE, which now manages more than 8 major labels and houses dozens of renowned artists, firmly acknowledges that Taehyung and Jungkook's power extends beyond just being part of a group, but rather the main source of the Hallyu wave spreading worldwide. And, of course, this isn't just empty talk. The data and statistics prove it. The same report states that Jungkook has topped Google searches for the past 5 years among all K-pop idols. Taehyung tops the most mentioned male K-pop idol lists on Twitter and TikTok globally. Every product they touch, from drinks to perfumes to fashion, sells out within minutes, creating a global phenomenon known as the taekook effect. Their influence is so great that international brands are lining up to collaborate with them, even though they're both serving their mandatory military service. Imagine another artist who can consistently remain a hot topic even when they're not actively performing. HYBE stated that Taehyung and Jungkook are two figures who have successfully transcended cultural, linguistic, and market boundaries. They're loved not only in Korea and Asia, but also in South America, Europe, the Middle East, and even Africa. One HYBE marketing executive even called them the modern face of Korea in the eyes of the world. Is this an exaggeration? Not at all. Many international media outlets, from Rolling Stone to GQ to Vogue, have called the two cultural icons of this generation. Taehyung is known for his stunning visuals and artistic charisma, while Jungkook represents the versatile and dedicated new generation of idols. Interestingly, this recognition comes after a long period of fan questioning HYBE's lack of individual spotlight, especially on Taehyung. Many ARMYs felt that their contributions were often lumped into the larger BTS name, without truly being given their place as individual figures. But now, everything has changed. HYBE has finally revealed its cards, and the public can clearly see who the true backbone of today's K-pop is. After this leaked report went viral, social media was filled with hashtags like #TaehyungGlobalIcon and #JungkookMainPopBoy. Some ARMYs were proud that their efforts were finally being recognized, but others wondered, why this recognition now? Why not earlier? Many longtime fans remember the days when Taehyung often stood alone on the red carpet without staff, or when Jungkook promoted his solo work with minimal media support. Now, HYBE is praising them to the fullest. Is this HYBE's form of redemption? Or a strategy to keep BTS's name alive during their military hiatus? Despite their mandatory military service, this report proves one thing: their influence has never waned. In fact, it could even be said to be at its peak. Rumor has it that once the two men complete their service, HYBE will be preparing a major global project for them, either as individuals or as a special duo. Will it be Taekook's official subunit debut, or an international project outside of music? All possibilities are wide open. One thing's for sure: the world will continue to wait. Because when Taehyung and Jungkook return, they won't just return as idols. They'll return as living K-pop legends. Meanwhile, the big question currently echoing among industry observers is, why is HYBE only now openly naming Taehyung and Jungkook as key pillars? After all, their influence has been clearly visible since the Boy with Love era, or even earlier from the Run, Fire, and Spring Day eras. Many speculate that this recognition is not just a token of appreciation, but also part of HYBE's broader communication strategy to secure BTS's position amidst the many new boy groups emerging from other agencies. With the increasingly competitive K-pop scene, HYBE seems to want to emphasize that they still hold two of the most powerful assets in the history of the Korean music industry, Taehyung and Jungkook. And not without reason. Many idols have millions of followers, but not many can change the way the world views K-pop with just one candid airport photo, one late-night live broadcast, or one song without extensive promotion. That's the power of Taehyung and Jungkook. Taehyung, with his mysterious yet warm personality, has managed to build a unique image that is difficult for any idol to replicate. He's not just a singer, but an artist in the truest sense, from the way he dresses, speaks, to the way he chooses his artistic projects. Jungkook, on the other hand, has proven that he's more than just the golden magne. He's shown that discipline, consistency, and dedication can make an idol a legend. Whether it's vocals, dance, sports, or song production, he's mastered them all without drama or much fuss. And what's most surprising? They both never crave the spotlight. But that's precisely why the world is drawn to them even more. The harsh reality is unavoidable. BTS won't stay together forever as a seven-piece. Even HYBE knows that sooner or later, the public will look for a new icon to fill the void left by BTS. And herein lies the importance of this recognition. By elevating Taehyung and Jungkook as dominant figures, HYBE is preparing for a quiet transition from the group era to the individual era, without losing their global influence. Because when the world asks what's left after BTS, HYBE's answer is, there's still Taehyung and Jungkook. From many inside sources, speculation is rife that after the military, a special project will be launched, either as an official taekook subunit or a cross-border collaboration with a global artist. Some small clues have even emerged. Jungkook has mentioned his desire to work with global singers, including Bruno Mars and Justin Timberlake. Taehyung has often expressed a passion for projects that are cinematic, artistic, and possess high aesthetic value. If those two worlds were to merge, Jungkook's global pop music and Taehyung's signature visual artistry, the world might witness the most lethal duo in K-pop history. And HYBE seems well aware of that. On the other hand, ARMY are also expressing a strong mix of emotions. Many feel this is a moment of validation. Finally, two idols who have worked tirelessly for so long are getting the recognition they deserve. However, many also harbor wounds from the past, when HYBE's attention felt unequal, especially to Taehyung. But now, as their names stand alone in official company documents, many fans are saying, "We've known for a long time, but now the world knows." If I had to sum it up in one sentence, BTS is history, and Taehyung and Jungkook are its strongest chapter. They are not only the faces of the current generation of K-pop, but also the pillars that will support the future of the industry. HYBE's recognition is just the first step, because ultimately, the world will write their story with love, admiration, and respect. That's today's exclusive update from K-pop News. Don't forget to turn on notifications, because there are many more surprising facts about Taehyung, Jungkook, and the future of BTS that we will reveal only here.